Derringer RDA. Is it proof that good things come in small packages? Well, how's it going, everybody? It is the ever reputable brother Kevin in the house. This is Blessed Vapor, and today we have a hardware review for you. I'm going to be doing a little review on the Derringer RDA. A couple of things drew me to this guy. Number one, it is made by a company called Praxis. If you can get one, it is made by a company called Praxis. They run about, I don't know, $75 is where the going rate seems to be. It is a 22 millimeter diameter setup here. It says it's shorter than a penny's diameter, so if that means anything to you. There is a 3-post design in it. It's got a 2 slotted side post on it, which is interesting. It also has single or dual. You can run it single or dual, and it's got like 2 juice wells in it, and it does come in a variety of colors here. You got a brass top cap you can get, black Delrin top cap, white Delrin top cap, and the stainless top cap. Now, I didn't necessarily get a hold of a authentic. Go ahead and flame right now. This is actually a clone. Apparently these are hard to get. A lot of people want them, I guess, so these are coming in hard to get. But do I think that this is a cloud chucking machine? Not really. I'm not really going with that. You've got, it's almost like almost 3 different drippers in one, if you ask me. One way in being you can use this in a single coil setup, which is what I have it going right now. Single coil on a carbon box. This is a DNA 40 box, and it works great. Flavor is absolutely awesome on these. It is a very small chamber inside there. It's very condensed, so you're going to get good flavor out of it. So you can run them single mode. You can run dual coil mode. And I've tried dual coil mode, and it wasn't all there for me. I think on a DNA 40 single coil with this guy, and you cinch down the airflow just a little bit. It's got adjustable airflow. It's nice. And then you've got dual coil mode. So then you got this, I guess if you would want to call it like a cloud chucking mode. And it's got a little ring that comes off. You put your top cap back on, and it's virtually, no restriction into your airflow. And I'll show you all this stuff in the up close and personal setup. As far as the clone that I have goes, some people have seen it and they said it's a pretty janky clone. It's not that horrible, this clone. I'm not going to promote the clone. I'm only promoting, saying that this is the version that I could get a hold of, so I got it. I'll be more likely to buy the real thing, to be honest with you. If I can't get a hold of something and I can't get a hold of a clone, I'll get it. If I really dig it, then I'll go ahead and buy the real thing. You got to support the people that actually came up with the thought, the idea process to make something. So I will do that. I do like it, FYI, in case it's a spoiler before we get to the end of the video. But let's go ahead and jump up close and personal with this guy, and we get some alone time almost. Okay, here we are with the Derringer. I have it on this rig I have to let it be held a little bit better. It's going to be kind of hard to see. This is the black Delrin cap on the top of here. And top of the black Delrin, it does say Derringer atomizer, and then it says Praxis vapors, but This is the clone, so pay no attention to that. This is a black Delrin top cap on mine. I don't mind it. It's pretty cool, I guess. So we'll throw this off to the side, and you can see the little juice wells we have down here in the bottom. And you're thinking to yourself, well, this is kind of a small area to try to be building something in. Well, no, not really. You pull this piece off. Now we're into the good stuff. Now let's see if I can get close enough here. As you can see, we have two slotted posts on the side. The middle post is a brass post. There's not much to see. But you do see the juice well, and the juice well is rather large, which is the cool part about it. Like I said, I love to use this on the DNA 40. The reason why I love to use it on the DNA 40 is once you run single coil mode, you actually have a very large juice well, and this meaning that DNA 40 is like the Prius of is the Prius of contraptions whenever you're using it on an atomizer like a dripper, due to the fact of it just sips on the juice, and it works so well. So with this, you can juice quite a bit in here, and the juice goes for quite a while. It's almost surprising at how much use you can get out of the juice here. So as you can see, we got our slotted post, we got our brass post in the center. When you do build single coil, you'll put this center cap right here on, and you'll see as it blocks this back one where you would have a coil, and it opens this front one where you do have your coil, so that you can run it single coil mode. So you can pull this off, you run it this way, and you will then be able to run your dual coil setup and have substantial airflow going to them. Now we get to the airflow of it. So you can run your cap like this, which gives you all three. I like mine a little more choked down for some reason. It just gets a little bit better flavor. So what I usually do is about 1.5, and that seems to be perfect. I mean, it's cool that you can actually turn this, you can choke it down to nothing. So I know what you're saying. There's the two modes that I've basically talked about. I said it's almost like 3 RDAs in one. So let's say you're going to build something pretty hardcore. You want it to be a chucker. Take your ring off. Put your top cap back on here. And now you've got no restriction whatsoever, straight to your coil, and it's a lot of airflow. It's almost too much airflow, to be honest with you. I've tried it, and you know, it's not my gig. I'm not really into the cloud chasing thing. I'm kind of into flavor and just enjoying a vape. Let me put it all back together. Let's jump back up top, and let's talk about it a little bit more. Back up top. So how do I like it? How does it vape? Personally, I think it vapes great. Like I said, the big selling point on this guy for me is the simple fact that juice well is so large that it holds quite a bit of juice. I mean, I dripped at the beginning of this video, and I've honestly been kind of chain vaping in between switching in and out of views here, and there's still plenty of juice on this wick. It's still saturated. Let me take another toot here. I'm running this at about 450 degrees on my DNA 40, and it's perfect. It's not too warm. It's not. It's honestly a really, really nice vape. Do I recommend you get one? If you can get one and you're into DNA 40s, if you're into this, I'm saying it's great for this. I love it on this. As far as if you're the guy that wants to build some huge, crazy, super Clapton Domino's pizza coil, that's cool. You know, do what you got to do. I don't know if it's really that good for that. I have put a dual coil build in here, just a standard macro dual coil build, and I found it to be a little lackluster when I built it like that. This might be just my building skills are nothing apparently, and maybe yours are way better than mine, and you can get this thing to do some crazy cloud stuff. But I don't know. For me, I love it on the DNA 40. I think it works great for a DNA 40. The other bonus to me is the simple fact of how short and small this thing is. I'm into like the concealment vape. I'm into being able to have a small setup and be able to carry it around with me and not have to worry too much about always dripping. I'm not into that too much. I'm into more of the flavor aspect and the more of the ease of use aspect to me. And to me, when you load it up on this guy, like I said, when I load it up, this is my setup on it. When I roll like this, it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm not dripping every 5 seconds. It lasts quite a long time with the juice wells inside of there. I really dig it on this. I really dig. Let me take another toot and we'll take him home. It's great. It's great. So with all that being said, everybody, if you can get one, I recommend it. Go for it. Go for it. Do it. You'll be happy. And everything, you get all done with all that good stuff, go ahead and come and jump on my new Facebook page. Come be my friend. I'm starting to get lonely on there. Ever since I switched over, none of my people have come back. Just saying. And go get you one of these guys. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's real nicely machined too. Just letting you know. Be my friend. Subscribe to the videos. Keep calm, everybody. Vape on.